to tell the story of Jericho the dragon. Everybody ready? Got our listening ears on? Caitlin, if you can stay with me, I'd love that because you're my princess that's going to go see the dragon. I would love that. You look very pretty, by the way. Yeah, she's styling. You can stay with her. Sit on the edge of the stage wherever you want to sit. Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, in a beautiful place far away, there lived a very handsome and very kind dragon. Now, this dragon's name was Jericho, and he loved to roar. Can you roar? Roar. Good one. That was good. All right. Well, he was roaring and throwing smoke and fire down the mountain, woo, as fast as he could, down on the people that lived in the village. And that's you folks. You are the village people. And so, he would do that. He was scared of them. He was very frightened of these people in the village. Well, in turn, the people in the village were very frightened of Jericho because he was blowing smoke and fire at them. Well, they kind of were miscommunicating. They weren't talking. The reason the dragon was afraid of the people in the village is because he had been told that in order for a prince to marry a princess, he had to kill a dragon to show his courage. Everybody say, oh no.
Oh no.
Can't do that. Well, Jericho was afraid of them because he didn't know. And they were afraid of him because of smoke and fire. They needed to talk. Well, there was a beautiful princess that lived in the kingdom, and her name was Princess Caitlin. And Princess Caitlin, you're not married, are you? You are? You're not married right now, are you? Say, nah, not yet. Not yet. Well, she wanted to marry the prince that lived in the kingdom next door. Well, this prince's name was, what's this young man's name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, Prince Jonathan. Can I call it Prince Jonathan today? No, you don't want me to? We'll change that then. How about that? Prince Adrian. How about that? Prince Adrian. Well, Prince Adrian did want to marry the Princess Caitlin, but he did not want to kill a dragon. He had been around the world. He was quite the scholar, and he knew so many things. And one thing he found out on his travels was that Jericho was the last dragon of his kind, and he did not want to kill a dragon. He didn't want to, even if there was 1,000,000 of them. He just was not into it. Well, he talked to the princess, and Caitlin said, let's don't kill the dragon. Let's make him our friend. And so they thought, well, that's a great idea. We'll tame the dragon, make him our friend. But neither one of them knew how to tame a dragon. But they knew somebody that did. And so they decided they would go up in the mountains and meet the wizard. Now, the wizard was living in this incredible tree house up in the mountains near the cave of the dragon. And he'd been living there for like 200 years. So he knew a little bit about everything. And so they were going to ask the wizard. Well, there was another beautiful princess, 2 or 3 of them running around here, that lived there in the castle, and they had heard there's going to be a trip. Say, road trip. You want to say it? I'll say it. They said, road trip. So they got all their stuff together. It was put in the stretch carriage. Away they went up the mountain to see the wizard. Well, the very handsome Prince Adrian jumped on his horse. There were knights in shining armor to help him, and they started up the mountain. But the people that lived in the village were very frightened for the royal family. And they said, don't go.
Don't go.
You're the village people. Said, don't go.
Don't go.
You'll be toast.
You'll be toast.
But the knights in shining armor said, don't worry, we'll protect them. And the prince said, oh, no worries, we've got this. Well, up they went to see the wizard, and when they got to the wizard's house, they knocked on the door. And the wizard said, and you say, who is it?
Who is it?
They said, it is us, the royal family. Say, oh, do come in.
Oh, don't come in.
Well, they don't come in. We're the royal family. Say, come in.
Come in.
Say, I haven't seen you in a long time.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Good job. All right, and they came in and they told the wizard. They said, we've got a problem. We want to tame this dragon, but we don't know how. So the wizard said, well, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Let's have a little pizza.
Let's have a little pizza.
Play some games.
Play some games.
And I'll have an answer by morning.
I have an answer by morning.
Ooh, they thought that was a lot of fun. Great job. And so, that was a great job. Well, they did. They had pizza. They played board games. They just had a wonderful sleepover at the house of the wizard. But the wizard was kind of lonely because, he'd been living up there a long time. People hadn't been by him. Well, in the morning, he had gone up into the attic and had taken in a trunk that he had up there, and he got two things from the trunk. He got a magic wand, and he got a book. And he said, it's what's exactly what you need to tame this dragon. So he gave the magic wand to the princess. I'm going to let you hold it because you're standing here. There you go. And he gave the book to the prince. And he said, wave the magic wand. Cliff notes on magic. They got to do it fast. So they said, move your magic wand, say your magic words, and that dragon will be your friend.
That dragon will be your friend.
Say, invite me to the wedding.
Invite me to the wedding.
I love cake.
I love cake.
Good. All righty. So they said goodbye to the wizard, and the wizard said goodbye to them. And off they went, jumped on their horses and in their stretch carriage, and up to the mountain they went. But the closer they got, they could hear Jericho roaring. Roar. Yeah. And so they got closer and closer. He was blowing smoke and fire and throwing it down the mountain. Oh, boy, it was bad. And he said, go away.
Go away.
I don't want you here.
I love you.
That's right. Say, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Oh, well, the reason he wanted them to, he thought they were there to hurt him. Well, they told him, they said, we're not going to hurt you. We want to be your friend. But the dragon said, heard that before.
Heard that before.
Say, go away.
Go away.
Well, it started roaring, throwing smoke. Well, they began to say their magic words. Everybody's got your hand in the air, moving it like this. And everybody say, dragon big.
Dragon big.
And dragon brave.
And dragon brave.
Come out of your dragon cave.
Come out of your dragon cave.
We don't want to hurt you.
We don't want to hurt you.
It's your friendship that we crave.
It's your friendship that we crave.
Poof, poof, poof.
Very
All of a sudden, this dragon was feeling so much better. He said, I feel friendly.
Oh, that's free.
Say hello.
No.
Say, what can I do for you?
What does it do for you?
Good. Well, the royal family told him. They said, well, we wanted to make you our friend. We don't want to hurt you. We want you to come live in the village with us and be our friend. And he said, I like that.
What does that?
Say, I'm lonely.
I'm lonely.
Yeah. And so the people in the village saw what was going on. They began to cheer. Everybody say, yay! The dragon was her friend. So the dragon came back and he lived in the village. And he, oh, you know what? He started all the campfires and he flew the kids all around the village every day. He also walked around the village and kept people out that didn't need to be in the village. He protected the folks. And so the beautiful Princess Caitlin married the very handsome Prince Adrian in the castle with a wizard, because every good marriage needs a wizard. And so the royal family was there, the people in the village were there. Oh, they all lived there happily with that dragon ever after.
Yay!
Hold your arm up in the air like this. Join in the air.
It's hard to do that when you're got a wizard on. Good. There you go. There you go.
Dragon, can you hold one arm up in the air?
I'm going to take the dragon, so you put your hand in the air like this.
Now bend over and take a bow.
Say, ta-da! Can you take a bow? Right here, can you take a bow? Say, ta-da! I said no. You did an awesome job. Thank you. Y'all did a good job.